Hello Year 9. So just wanted to show you the progression of my seed packet design. So I've been working on the tone inside the actual flower. There's the flower. So making sure my pencils are all really sharp. Okay, so I've taken these and I've started to blend the purples, as you can see. So the darker purple to show the depth inside the actual flower. So from purple through to pink, and then for the top of the actual petals I've used my dark green, and I've blended it with my light green, putting more pressure on the pencil onto the paper for the darker tones. And I've started to develop, leaving some of the white of the paper for the highlights. So you can see the highlights around here, the lighter areas. Okay, and then, as I said before, the darker tone, so you find a colour that's similar to your background. So the orange is quite a similar colour to the yellow tone. So you do the dark tone around the flower and it projects the actual object, bounces out from the actual paper. And then what I've done is I've taken a blue and a dark purple and I've sharpened them, and then I'm going to do some of the details, so some of the stems that you can see and the darker speckles here. Okay, so, and I've done again the dark green to the light green for the bottom part of the flower. So here I'm starting to draw in some of the speckles. Okay. So I've got, rather than use a black, I'm using a blue for the really dark speckles. And they kind of fade out, so a bit lighter the bottom ones. And then some of the purple ones like that. And then there's some here as well. Okay, and then just for a little bit more detail. Okay, so I've got stems projecting out from the bottom. So I'm trying to observe. So these here, you could use like this colour, or maybe that blue. Oops. Okay, that blue represents the tone quite well. So okay, so I developed that flower. I work a little bit more into that, and it's coming along. The actual design, it's coming along, looks much better. So the next thing you will do, I've cut out the background for the actual template. So I drew out the template, and then I cut out the outside with a pair of scissors. I made sure that my seed packet front cover would fit like so. And then what I've done is I've taken a ruler. So I'm filming this whilst trying to do this. It's quite tricky. Okay, so I've basically put my ruler on the lines and I've scored the flaps. So I've taken my scissors and I've pushed and scored the flaps that they fold. Don't push too hard because you'll probably cut the flap off. And then, as you can see, they will then fold behind. Okay, so that will fold over like so. Okay, like that. And then on this side, this is where you're going to start to design your instructions. So the next PowerPoint slide will be how to come up with the instructions. So you will need to have a look at a seed packet design. Okay, so that's the next stage of your development. Thank you, bye.